everybody, my name is Jen and this is Jen Geigley Knits. Welcome, and I hope you're having a great weekend. I hope your Saturday is off to a good start, or whenever you're watching this, hope you're doing well. I feel like I do not know what day it is because this week has been chaos, but it's been fun, like fun stuff happening. My daughter had an art show yesterday. Her band, Serotonin, has played 2 shows this week, like from Monday to Friday, 2 different shows. They are headed to Minneapolis today to hang out with the Linda Lindas, like the teen band, the Linda Lindas. The band sent Lotus's band tickets to their show in Minneapolis, and they're gonna hang out beforehand, and they're having a blast. Serotonin they're all graduating this May, like very, very soon, and they're having a blast and doing all these fun things, and I'm so excited for them because they are definitely having a really fun time today, so that's fun. And then if you've been following me on Instagram, you know that I am like posting some teasers. I have a giant, huge, big announcement tomorrow. And so this is gonna be like a double video weekend. So I'm gonna have another video tomorrow morning. So check back for that when I can finally announce the big news that I've been keeping a secret since last year. I've been working on something behind the scenes that I haven't been able to share. I still have to be careful not to say it, but I can tell you everything, all will be revealed tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, April 13th. So stop back tomorrow for a little bonus video and I'll tell you everything then. So I do have some fun things to share just for my regular Saturday video right now, so I'll do that. And I'm wearing my Sorry Can't Knitting by RAYGUN t-shirt today. These shirts really did turn out so fun. A lot of people had this one on at our little Knit for Food gathering here in Des Moines last weekend. So that was last Saturday. We had a little get together here in Des Moines, and then you might have seen Erica and I did a live video last Saturday night, which was really fun and different. We had never done that before, and it felt so weird, but it was also really fun. And it was fun chatting with you back and forth when we remembered to look at the chat. So that was great. But let me show you a little bit from Knit for Food, our little get together last Saturday. Here is our meetup at Smoky Row Coffee Shop. Hold it up.
Are you making a Sophie scarf?
Yeah.
I am.
Oh, she made a scarf as well. Oh my gosh, look at that.
This is for the 96-old lady, and I'm so anxious to see what she's going to say. She's even 96, she's very opinion person. I hope she will like it.
Oh, is it going to be a sweater or a vest?
Vest.
Nice.
That's good. The pocket.
She's very.
So that was a super fun gathering and so fun to get together with some local knitting friends. My friend Anna came with her sister Azra and their mom, and I've always wanted to meet their mom. She's a prolific knitter, has been knitting for years, can make anything. She was knitting a vest, I think out of repurposed yarn from a Goodwill sweater. She's like incredible, and it was so really cool to hang out with them and some knitters who came from out of town. It was fantastic, and I just wanted to organize just a little event for anyone in Des Moines who wanted to knit with us. So I think I'll do that again. I do plan to knit for food again next year. And Smoky Row has a really nice meeting room that's really easy to reserve, and you're kind of away from the coffee crowd because it's a really busy place, but they have really good snacks and lunch and obviously coffee. So it was a great place to meet. And Knit for Food was such a success this year. Wow, I think it blew everybody away that we've been knitting, the past 4 years. Because our goal, I think, was 379,000-ish, if I remember right. We hit $530,840 by the end, which is amazing. It's $500,000. So that's incredible. That's going to help a lot of people. Thank you to everyone who donated. It's just very cool. RAYGUN. Okay, so anyone who purchased the RAYGUN t-shirts, proceeds, they donated they put it on my little fundraising page. So I got to see how much was earned that way. And they donated $1,400. That's it was like around a little more than $1,400 on Friday. So that was so cool. So thank you for being part of that. If you got a shirt, you were part of that. If you donated, you were part of that. I was able on my little page to raise $6,207. So thank you so much to everyone who donated. If you bought a shirt, and then the shirts are continuing to be, they're still for sale on the RAYGUN website and in certain locations. I just saw them in the Des Moines store. And I think they said that they're going to keep donating proceeds towards the next year. So if you like the shirts, which I really do, who doesn't love a knitting shirt on, especially during the summer when you can't always wear your sweaters, you can still, show your knit love and your, support for knitting with your RAYGUN t-shirt. And they're just really cute and fun to wear. So thank you. Knit for Food is over. I'll stop talking about it, but thank you. It was a huge success. And so many of you were part of it. So thank you for your support. If you live in the Des Moines area, I have some fun news for you. My friend Nicole is opening a brand new yarn shop in Highland Park this month, and I cannot wait to see it. I cannot wait to go. It is called Black Sheep Craft Shop, and she's going to have needles, yarn, knitting, crochet, but also like crafty adjacent kits and supplies, because she also does sewing and embroidery and mending. So it's going to be all of the fun crafty things. I cannot wait to go check it out. She is opening her shop next to her sister Jamie's shop, which is called The Collective, which is like sustainable goods. And so it's going to be like a sister next door shop situation. Again, it's in Highland Park. It opens April 26th. And I cannot wait to visit Black Sheep Craft Shop. Go follow her on Instagram. It's going to be very exciting. And I can't wait to welcome a new yarn shop to the Des Moines area. So I'm sure I'll share once it opens. Go take a little tour and take a look around and see what she has. I think she's picking some really different yarn brands that we don't have in this area. So I'm really excited to see it, and I cannot wait. So yesterday I received a beautiful spring package in the mail from my friends at Rowan, and I have been lucky to have been an ambassador of theirs for over 10 years now, and we get these little seasonal packages in the mail with the new patterns, and we get to pick a garment that we want to knit with some of their yarn. I choose this for spring and summer especially, but this is kind of an all-season yarn for me. But this is one of my favorite Rowan yarns, and it's called Cotton Cashmere. It is beautiful to wear. It feels wonderful on the skin. It is not like your regular cotton at all. It is a cotton cashmere blend. It is beautiful. It is light. It doesn't stretch. It doesn't get weighed down. It feels amazing, and it's my favorite. So I got this beautiful gray color. They have a couple of books with a lot of tanks and tees that I'm loving. This one's called Jen, and I do really want to make this. I think I would make the sleeves a little bit longer, but I love this little open knit kind of cover up, but it could be a t-shirt. And I think that might be what I'm going to make with this yarn. But there's also some really great tanks in here. And then we also got, several books, pattern books, and the new Rowan magazine. And if you've watched here before, I collect these. I have a really nice, I don't have all of them, but I have a pretty big Rowan magazine collection. This is Rowan magazine number 77. That's incredible. I mean, I go way back. I don't even know what number I started collecting at. And I do have some from before those times as well, but 77, that's incredible. So this is called Lazy Days of Summer. It includes designs by Kay Fassett, Lisa Richardson, Martin Story, Brandon Mabley, Erica Knight, Quail Studio, Chloe Thurlow, Florence Sperling, Anna Hull, and Vibe Ulrich. And so this is beautifully done. I feel like the trends I'm seeing lately are definitely tanks, like so many tanks, so many tees, also cables. And I think this is kind of like hitting all of those trends from what I've seen. I've just barely cracked this open, but I love when I get a new Rowan magazine, I love during the weekend, which is perfect timing, to pour over every page and just go through it. And they always have a couple of different design stories inside. And sometimes they have like a revisit of some older designs. And so I love to go through this with a cup of coffee in the morning before my family wakes up and just have my Rowan magazine moment. But yeah, there is a lot of tanks and tees. This kind of focuses on like the mornings. It kind of goes from morning to daytime. There's a blue one in here that's really cute. This one, lingonberry, really nice relaxed styling. Here is a wrap, I think is on the cover. Beautiful patterns. You can see all these online better than how I'm showing you here. Here's some more. This is a Martin Story vest with some cables. Beautifully photographed. This tank is really cute with some buttons on the side. Love that. And some stripes. Then we go into the daytime section. Gorgeous. This is called Passion Fruit by Lisa Richardson. She just does the most beautiful colorwork pieces. Love that. Kind of an elevated tee with colorwork. This is really cute by Chloe Thurlow with a little collar. Gorgeous and really fun styling. Cantaloupe by Lisa Richardson, another colorwork cardigan. That's in cotton glacé. And then we've got Lazy Days of Summer Evening Edition. So kind of some layers to put on like in the evening hours. I love this little lavender one in the corner. Let me see if there's a bigger picture. Yes, this is fun. So this is reversible. You can open in the back or the front. I think that's really cool. This is called Peach, and that's in Summer Light 4-ply by Anna Hull. That's really cute. Chloe Thurlow, this is Pomegranate. Love that kind of lacy design. And then there's a wrap with that cardigan. Beautiful pieces. Love that. Is that crochet? Or I think it's Feather and Fan. That's in Summer Light as well. Got some more wraps. And then they're talking about some timeless designs. I think this might be a Quail Studio section with a lot of neutrals and white. Oh, Martin Story's retrospective. Beautiful. Okay, this is gorgeous. I love Martin Story. I met him once and had lunch with him, and he's a dream. He's fantastic. He is just legendary and has made so many beautiful designs over the years. I don't know how he does it. So I think these are all his pieces. Gorgeous, classic, timeless. He just does beautiful work over and over and over again. Cables and stripes. And then we've got Mode at Rowan. Mode at Rowan is a little bit more modern and minimal and classic basics. So, and then it gets into all the patterns. These are just packed full of good stuff. So I do love the Rowan magazine. You can subscribe and get this delivered to you at home. You can find them at your local yarn shop if they carry Rowan. And yeah, I'm a big fan. So they also sent us this lookbook that has even more of their patterns because they have lots, if you know Rowan, they have lots of pattern booklets and lots of collections. But I wanted to show you Abstract by Georgia Farrell because it's really great. There's like an Abstract volume 1 and a volume 2. I think there was like a wintry one, maybe from January. I think that's what this is from. And then there's some more spring designs that I just wanted to show you because they're fantastic. Here's some of those pieces. I love this yellow wrap cardigan, but then they get really fun. So this is the Summer Light. This is more the spring abstract pieces. Really fun stuff. I love this cardigan in the corner. These are really fun. This one on the top, especially, and then this navy one, and then this longer cardigan. And then just this little pile I thought was just beautiful. That's just kind of my favorites from this lookbook. And then it goes over some of the designs from the magazine that we already looked at and other fun things. And then some of the things that I was really interested in, I asked for separately. It's really nice though. Rowan gives us, they give you the color card, which is really nice for like the new shades and new colors of yarn that they are carrying for spring. It's just fun to kind of plan, especially if you're doing color work or one of those abstract pieces, to see this. And then the things I want to make with my cotton cashmere, they have a cotton cashmere book, and just look at this vest on the cover. It's perfect. And then they have some other pieces in cotton cashmere. This is kind of the 4 that are in this little collection. So if you see these, this is a Martin Story 4 projects book. So it's just his designs. And you might see these at your local yarn shop. Always pick them up. I think they're perfect. And I have a little library of these too. I love 4 projects. There is a little bit of what's inside. That's a really cute t-shirt, this purple one. But I really like this vest. And that's a contender for this yarn. But I think I'm actually going to make, I mean, it's called Jen, first of all. I love an open knit tee. I think that's what I'm going to do with my cotton cashmere, because I would, when I'm choosing between like black or white or a dark gray, I'll go dark usually for something like this, but I think it's really fun with a tank underneath. And so I asked them to send me this pattern, and it's called Jen. So I think that's what I'm going to make. So since I still can't share all my secret behind the scenes knitting still, I will share my Mosi progress, and I'm making progress. It's not as much as I had wanted to finish, but I really wanted to get this sleeve done last weekend, but so many things came up and it got really busy and I didn't finish it, but I'm getting a lot closer. And I feel like it's time for a try on, because I don't think I've tried it on since I finished the hem. I think I just finished the hem and I knew it was long enough. I compared it to something else I had made and I knew the length was good, but I haven't actually tried it on to make sure. And I haven't tried the sleeve on at all. So I think it's time to try it on. I also have to do a little yarn analysis because I feel like I'm running low on the black, and I use the black a lot. And so I want to make sure I'm not down to the wire and one skein short. And so I need to kind of analyze my usage. It goes further than you think though. And this is a really hard yarn to estimate, like how far this will get you. It gets you further than you think. I know this will get me through this sleeve, I'm pretty sure, but I have to make sure I have enough for the cuffs of the green, and I got to make sure I have enough black. So I don't know. Anyway, let's try this on. So if you saw my reel on Instagram, you know that I'm knitting the sleeve like this, and I'm keeping the body of the sweater wrapped up in the baggie like this, and it's working so well. It's keeping it separate so it's not flopping around everywhere. But how much do I want to finish this sleeve? Like, if I can do it this weekend, I will be so, so happy, because I have so many things to knit. I have a whole knit collage sweater I need to knit like right now. I have Lion Brand knits. I have so many things that are deadline knitting that I can't show it to you yet, but you'll see it. But this is also deadline knitting. So this is also very important to me, and you know that. So yeah, I feel like I haven't seen it in a bit. Okay. How long is this sleeve? I'm getting so close. I can do this weekend. I have to make myself finish this weekend. I must. It's so there. It's right there. Carefully. Okay, maybe it's not right there. There's a ways to go still. It's always so deceiving. I also have to unbunch my t-shirt because it's throwing it off. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so keep in mind, I have not steamed or wet blocked this at any point in the process yet. And so I think it's going to even out and maybe grow a tiny bit after I do that, maybe, but I don't really know. Hélène I haven't even talked about what this is. This is Mosi by Hélène Magnússon. If you haven't watched here before, I feel like I've been talking about it for months because I have been talking about it for months. But this is hitting, I think, just where I want it. If it would grow a little bit during blocking, I'd be totally fine with that because I think this is gonna be a layer in Iceland because I go to Iceland in June. It's coming up really fast now. I'm so excited. But I think it might grow a little bit and I'd be okay with that. But I love this length. This is my hip, or a little below my hip. And so that's looking good to me. I thought this was a little longer than it is, but it's always different when you put it on. And I have a t-shirt underneath, so I have quite a bit left, but the rounds are getting shorter. I could buckle down and do pull some all-nighters, not all night, but late nighters. And I would love to finish this sleeve as soon as possible. It would make me feel so good. I wanna see it. I wanna see a whole sleeve. I love how it fits though. The arm fits really well. It's not stretched at all. It feels comfortable. I can definitely wear something under it. This body feels great. It's not too big and not too small. So I'm super happy with my Mosi. It is fun to try it on each time because, wow, I mean, I can't remember when I started, but it's been a journey and I'm just loving it. And I cannot wait to wear this in Iceland. So let's take a look at the yarn I have left because the worst thing would be to run out of yarn on my last sleeve and somehow not be able to wear this in Iceland. That would be the saddest thing ever. But anyway, I bought this kit from Hélène Magnusson's web shop. Look how cute it is, by the way. There's little sheep, there's little drawings, the Icelandic lamb's wool, and then her cute little logo, which I love. But so let's just see what I have left. And like I said, it's very deceiving because these are tiny little skeins. It is lace weight, but it goes so much further than you think. So I might be totally fine, but I just don't want to run out. So I have this green. This is my cuff collar ribbing color. It's this beautiful mossy green. I want to say Gillitrute. I don't know. I'm going to find out from her in June if that's wrong, probably wrong. But this is her. She has several different yarn. One is called Love Story. She has different yarns, but this is the one that this sweater calls for. Again, the cute illustrations and her cute little logo. I think this is called Moss. It's plied lace weight, 2-ply, 100% new wool, Icelandic lamb's wool, grown in Iceland, spun in Italy with love. So this is her special yarn. So I have 2 greens left, which is really good because that is my ribbon color. I think this is going to do it for my last sleeve and the cuffs. I think I'm good. Okay, I have 2 of the yellowy chartreuse colors. Okay, so I am good. I just wonder, I only have 1 of the black left. So that makes me a tiny bit nervous. I might just order 1 more of these just to be on the safe side because in these color repeats, the black is in everything. These 2 colors switch back and forth, but I think I am gonna need, I don't know, I wanna be safe. And she has a matching hat pattern that goes with this, that if I have a lot left over, I can probably make the hat. That'd be cool. I would not be sad about that. I just don't want to run out. I would rather take the risk of, and I think, so I ordered this kit from her from her Icelandic shop online because I wanted these exact colors. I wanted the original colors. It was designed to match the Icelandic moss and the volcanic rock, and it does. This is exactly like when you see her wearing this sweater in Iceland in the summertime, which is when I'm going, you blend in with the moss in this color way. And so I love that. So, but I do think there is 1 or 2 US retailers that sell this. So I'm going to go order another skein of the black just to be safe. And then if I finish everything on time and if I have enough left over, I can make the hat on the plane. That's not a bad backup plan. I'd way rather have too much than not enough. So the JoAnns saga is not over yet. I know some people would probably like it to be over, but it's been hard. And Erica and I still once in a while visit our JoAnns to see what's up. And then I did see on Reddit today that they said 300 stores are closing on April 30th, which is really soon. And so I don't know if it's our store that's one of those 300, but for some reason, Erica and I like to check in our JoAnns on a Friday. So I think we're going to go meet there right now. So I'll take you along just to see what our JoAnns looks like. They have been randomly restocking a little bit of yarn here and there, but it's usually like one box of one color. And it's not always, you know, something we need, but we do want to go check on it in case our neon rainbowy yarn is there. That's kind of what I'm looking for, just in case it would happen to be there, or something else that I might actually need. But it's just kind of interesting to see how they're doing and go visit. So we're going to go do that now. Okay, we're going back into our JoAnns to check on it one more time. When will this end? I don't know. We don't.
I think
Never.
It's real now.
No, it is real, but we said that
It's imminent.
like 2 months ago. Anyway, we're gonna go see if they have anything or nothing or lots of things. I have no idea.
all the things.
You never
All
know.
the brown yarn.
You never know. So we have brown big twist, orange, and pink. The orange is good. Do we really like this? What do we do with this? Like Erica said, we can't fall in love with anything new that we will want to find.
The color is root beer float.
Root beer float.
I love that.
Actually, I do too. This was not here before. It just magically appears. Sugar and cream is back. Monarchs.
Yeah, these are good.
Joking. We need that.
Just love a glow in the dark anything.
Look at the green sparkle glitter. What if we need this? What if we need this?
Oh my god, look at all the glitter on the ground.
Oh my gosh. 50% off. did okay. Just a couple things. A Lego flower.
Yep. Some orange
a
yarn.
glue gun that was less than $2.
Some chapstick.
And chapstick and our big twist. Okay, bye. Okay, so we made it out of JoAnns with minimal damage. I was secretly hoping to find our Rainbow Bright, like the neon rainbow yarn that I showed when we were on our live last week that Erica had made a couple hats out of. I think I have one skein in my stash. Maybe she has one or two. You done? Okay, I just had to pause because I literally just sneezed 12 times in a row. My seasonal allergies are so bad this year and I just like could not stop sneezing. Anyway, we did find a few colors of Big Twist. This is our favorite yarn for cranking hats on our Addy Turbo machine. We love to use them for charity hats or just regular hats. Erica wears her hot pink hat all the time. So we saw today brown, light pink. I got some turquoise, and then we both got this bright orange, which is pretty fun. And then on the little checkout lane aisle where you stand and wait to pay, there's always like a little bit of a line now that it's been so busy. I found a glue gun on clearance, and we are always misplacing our glue gun, or Lotus has it in her room somewhere, or it's in a random drawer, and we can never find it. And so I got a second glue gun, and it was on clearance for $2.47, but then it was on even more clearance, and it was less than $2, and I felt like this was my big victory of the day, is getting this little glue gun. So that was exciting. And then I got home and checked the mail. Rainbow Big Twist, the neon rainbow that Erica and I both love, that we have not seen at our store since whatever month we bought ours, when things were starting to clear out in the beginning. Thank you to my friend Liz, who sent us each a skein. So I'll give one to Erica and I'll keep one for myself, unless Erica has a bunch in her stash, and then I'm gonna keep both. I'm just kidding, I'll share with her. I will see how many she has or if she's like over it, but I was really excited to get this. Thank you, Liz, you are so kind. She found a bunch at her store and so kindly shared with us, and this is seriously my favorite. It made that really good hat that I showed last week. You can go see it on our live last week. I was like obsessing over it because it's just really fun the way it knits up. And we just love this yarn. It's really smooth in our machines. It comes out really nicely. And that's why we're sad to see it go, and we pick it up whenever we see it. And anyway, thank you, Liz. This was a really fun surprise to come home to, especially today after I'd just been at JoAnns checking to see if I could find this. So thank you so much. So kind of you. That is all I have for today, but thank you so much for hanging out here with me once again. Stop back tomorrow morning. I think I'll do it at 7 a.m. Central Time again. I'm going to make it a premiere so I can jump on and chat with you live as I announce the news. Some of you have guessed it, some of you are guessing. It's very fun. It is a big deal. It is a big secret that I've been keeping for a long time, and it has been so hard not to tell you guys because I'm terrible at keeping secrets, so I can't wait to finally share this news. It's gonna be very fun and very exciting, so thank you. Hang out with me in the morning, and I will see you there again. Please like and subscribe, sign up for my newsletter, all that good stuff, and I will see you very soon. Bye.